Hello and welcome to the Angry Sniper, episode number 88. And what a warzone! I have got in this particular warzone quite possibly the single best clip I have ever recorded. I love it, and it is a serious contender to be call clip number 7. I quite haven't made my decision on it yet. All will be revealed. Bit of information. I'm grouped with Dudley from my guild, who is Yadira, the operative. And we were grouped with Winchester and good old Lagsy. But they stopped playing a few games prior to this, and this was the very last one of the night. And it turned out to be quite a good one. I enjoyed it. Don't know about Dudley, but I think it was a good fun match. But there's a few reasons why I liked this one. First, because it's got this utterly awesome clip, which I just love. Second, it's got some people on the opposite side, which I know. And I'm one of these people, if there's players I know on the other side, you know, I've played with them against them for many years, it just makes it that much more enjoyable, no matter what the outcome, whether we win or lose, you know. The second one is because of someone on my team, actually. Ruguri, in the ops health bars. He's in the top left-hand corner. And he's the one which capped the side pylon. I'm not going to give anything away at this point. So, Shant Gorgeous. I'm assuming Shant Gorgeous is Shanty, the sorcerer, on the imp side. And if that's the case, Shanty is a very objective player. And I have... a couple of people have told me it's... the problem with Shanty is you can be dying and the player's not healing you because he or she is doing something objective. It's like, why the hell is he capping over there? He should be healing me. That doesn't really bother me, you know. If you've got someone who's doing something objective and contributing to the war zone in a way which helps out the team and helps us win, hey, I'm all there. If it means I have to die in the process, well, hey, I'm going to die with style and honour. Probably not so much of the honour, but I'm going to have fun. That's the way I look at things, you know. But, yeah, so it didn't surprise me that... the problem is, no one went for our side's turret and cap, you know. So, of course, if you've got someone who's a bit objective-based and they've just died, and it's been quite a while and no one has bothered to cap the side turret, especially when your team has managed to lose the pylon you normally go for, well, of course you're going to go and cap the one which nobody's bothered to cap. It stands to reason. Now, if on top of that you happen to be a healer, well, and if you're a healer who knows how to kite and survive, you are going to be able to keep it until help arrives. Especially when Shant Gorgeous quite often manages to have some tanks, whether he or she pre-mades, I don't know, don't particularly care. It's a fun war zone. So, think of it. There are 4 of us this side. None of us are healer. There's a tank healer combination this side, and they do get joined by a third person. So you can see the player just arriving out of their respawn now. So there's 3 versus 4 here. With the tank healer combination, it's going to be very hard for us to cap. Now then, think the other side, where the opposition has capped. Remember, there are 2 healers. If the healer is not here, and you can see it doesn't look like there's anybody at middle, where do you think the other healer is going to be? And if there are 3 enemies here and 4 of us here, that means the other side, it's 5 versus 3 in their favour and they've got a healer. So given that, if you now look at chats, you see Buguri is starting to rage. Now I don't actually notice this chat until a bit later, but it's when you think of it like that and then you read that, it's just hilarious. Because he doesn't stop there. The player continues for a bit more, you know. I just think it's great. I just think it's funny. Especially since that player is an operative. Remember round one? Yes, I certainly do. No one went for the cap. I capped theirs and had 4 of them with me. Yeah. See? That sounds impressive, doesn't it? But it doesn't really impress me. I'm sorry. The problem with operatives is I'm not bashing operatives, not by a long shot, you know. I have my misgivings against them, but I don't think anybody will deny that operatives in Hypergate have an extremely good toolset to be a right royal pain in the ass. If you've got one operative, you can prevent people, and if you know how to use your skills well, you can prevent people from capping for quite some time. If you have 2 operatives, give up, go somewhere else. It'd be that much less painful. And it is possible if players are being careless, and it doesn't matter whether you are the world's best player or the world's worst player. Every single player in this game will get careless or overconfident. So, operatives do have, let's see. That's right, I remember now. Operatives have an AoE flashbang. You know, I think that does sound very... That's right, snipers used to have exactly the same bloody AoE flashbang. Yep, I'm still very bitter about that. But anyway, they should give it back to us. But anyway, yes, that's my opinion. It only takes 6 seconds to cap. The flashbang for operatives lasts for 8 seconds, and if they happen to be clumped together and none of them have their breakers, it is entirely possible to cap versus 4. It's... So for Bulgaria to turn around and say, I capped theirs and had 4 of them with me. So, it's just hilarious. I like it. Well, I might be a bit harsh, but I have got a very warped sense of humour. I like it. Yes. Now then, with this new computer of mine, I was recording this one. This is not the first commentary, but and something I noticed on episode number 87 is on my old computer when I make these videos. I put it with the best resolution. I don't like previewing vids with actually horrible. I like to see what's going on so I can hopefully say something which I can actually see what's going on, you know. But best resolution. When I got... Oh, I'll pause here and come back. Yeah, this is definitely the scene. All will become clear. Cover pulse. The player comes back. I move out. And obviously I've died. I love that. Oh, that's great. I love it. Every time I see it, it's just kind of... It's a load of baloney. But I think that's got to be one of my best clips. I love it. A mod, you know. I don't care the fact that I'm mod. But if you can't laugh at yourself, something is seriously wrong with you. That's the way I look at it. What I was trying to do is to obviously boot Powered out and make him have to walk back from the respawn, which is always fun. And then use covered escape to get a clean getaway, to get a quick exit out, you know, get a good start on the pylon, whichever side I was at. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out like that because I pressed the keybind too early. But, anyway. My old computer, as I was saying, if I have one clip and I've got another clip, I use the transition to merge the two together, so it gradually over 1 second, you know, goes from one clip to the second. Now, on the old computer, what used to happen when I'm recording this commentary, so I'm seeing it as, you know, it used to pause for around 10 to 15 seconds during that 1 second transition. So I would have to try and remember what, yes, and try and keep my commentary and make it. I don't get that now. It just, when I see the transition, it runs smoothly. It doesn't stop. It's great. The performance of this PC is so much better than my last one. It's not the world's best computer, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of improvements that could be made for it. But for what I can afford and what I need it for, it's great. But at this point in the game, they know they've won. We know we've lost. It's all about having a last minute kind of bashing and so forth, you know. But this was a good, enjoyable Warzone. I liked it. We had a good little rage quit from someone. We had a fantastic moment, which quite possibly could be a very good core clip. And I was against some people I know, which I don't see very often. So this was a great Warzone. I liked it. So, there we go. That's the stats. So, there we have it. I'm going to ask you to take care. Keep sniping. Have fun. And I'll see you in episode number 89. See ya.